Hi, friends. It's Michelle Maddox from Sedona Meditation Experiences. And today I'd like to share with you about my Silent in Sedona 4-day meditation retreat. It's happening this September. It begins on Thursday, September 10th in the evening, and it lasts until Sunday, September 13th in the morning. So it's 2 full days and then 2 partial days. I'm attracted to silence because that's where I feel the most in relationship to myself, to the landscape around me, to life. When I moved to Sedona, one of the things I loved are these big open desert landscapes and sitting on a rock and just gazing out and contemplating how this landscape came to be, how long these rocks have been feeling the sunshine on them. I can't help but turn that inward and start to look at my own inner self and what it knows and the wisdom that's naturally part of who I am. We all have that, but things get in the way in our modern life. We're covered under layers of busyness and the habit of thinking and doing, and time is money, and all of the things that we have been taught. And that's just not all there is to it. And silence is a lovely way to tap into that. Sedona is a great place for it because the landscape is so eternal. It evokes the big questions and the contemplation of what else is there other than the busyness of my own life. At my Silent in Sedona meditation retreat, we really do less. It's not about packing the itinerary. It's about letting go of the normal daily habits and activities, really unplugging so that you can get in touch with a different rhythm within yourself. What a typical day on retreat may look like is waking up with the sunrise and sitting in stillness and watching the beautiful morning light start to glow on the red rocks and the desert world starting to wake up. The sounds of the birds, maybe the wind, maybe clouds. And as the morning wears on, we will eat breakfast and all of our meals in silence. And the day will be spent alternating between guided meditation practices, mindful walking and sitting in the desert, periods of quiet contemplation, and time to simply be. There's no pressure to perform, to be a certain way, to have to do anything. The invitation is simply to come and be held in a loving container in this beautiful environment, and sink into meditative practices that help enhance that relationship to yourself and to listen to what is wanting to express through you. As the retreat unfolds, many people recognize a shift. You start to slow down, let go of the regular habits of checking the phone and wondering what you're going to say next. All of that starts to melt away. Things that once seemed so urgent lessen their grip. As the evening starts to settle in, we enjoy beautiful sunset in the desert and enjoy the night with the stars shining through in a sky where you can actually see the stars and feel the awesomeness. This retreat is for people seeking depth. If you're a thoughtful person who appreciates being able to ask deeper questions and taking the time to not just let your mind spew out an answer, but really feel it in your body, feel it in your emotions, this retreat is a beautiful opportunity to integrate. So if you're someone who feels the need to come back into alignment with that truer part of who you are, this retreat is a perfect opportunity. You don't need to consider yourself spiritual or even have a meditation practice. This retreat is open to anyone who's willing to sit in silence and discover what's there. While everybody's experience is different, what many participants say happens when they leave the retreat is that they have a deeper appreciation of the moments of life, the precious moments that make up your life. When you learn to cultivate stillness and the awareness to really hold on to the moments as they're happening, that's a gift. And this retreat helps to cultivate that. If you're interested, you can find more details at the URL you see here. Space is limited, and there is an early bird discount. So if you're thinking of coming, you can save yourself some money by booking early. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out.